Welcome back to Building Better Homes, brought to you by PPC Cement. I'm Fezile Mpela. In this episode, our 4 teams will move on to the next challenge of the competition, where they'll have to undertake another building task on which they'll be judged. But first, let's go take a look at what they stand to win. One team will drive away in a brand new Toyota Hilux Bakkie with a ton of PPC cement and 250,000 Rand in cash. But there can only be one winner, and all the teams are aware of this as the competition hots up. But what awaits the teams in the second challenge?
Good morning, teams.
Good morning.
Today's task is plastering an interior wall that's been marked for that purpose. You will be provided with a numerous choice of cement types, tools and materials that you will need to complete this task. You will get no other guidance from our judges, so you'll have to call on your experience and your wits to complete this task and get it right. And more importantly, you will definitely need to work as a team. You'll be allowed 30 minutes to calculate your quantities, choose your cement, materials and tools for this particular task. Remember, you will not be allowed to go back into your container once the plastering task commences. So make sure that you have what you need. You will then have 4 hours to complete your plastering task, making the total task time 4.5 hours. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
Okay. Builders, are you ready?
Yes.
Your plastering task starts now! The choice of which cement, tools and other materials to use for this challenge is entirely up to the teams themselves. They'll have to decide, based on their own experience, what will work best for the task. Let's find out from George what the teams should be looking to pick here.
Well, for this challenge, both the quantity and quality of materials is important. The quantity of materials can be easily calculated using the PPC Builders app on the Android phone, which each team has. The cement selected for this challenge should be PPC's SureBuild 42.5N cement. The sand for this challenge should be a good quality, clean plaster sand. The proportions of the plaster mix is available on the back of the SureBuild bag. Once mixed, the plaster would need to be applied to the wall, and for this, they would need a plaster hawk and a steel trowel. Once the plaster has stiffened sufficiently, that surface would need to be cut, so they would need a straight edge to do that. And for final finishing of the plastered surface, they can either use a spray bottle or a block brush to apply water and simultaneously apply a wood float. For final smoothing, a steel trowel would be required.
So with that in mind, what did the teams actually choose to plaster their wall?
For the plaster challenge, we chose the PPC SureBuild cement and also the plaster sand from the choice of sands that we had, which is the finer one of the 3.
We chose PPC SureBuild 42.5 cement. For that we know, and it's been a long time we're using it. We chose again a plastering sand and some other tools that we will need in a plastering job.
For the plastering challenge, we chose PPC SureBuild cement and plaster sand. Reason why we chose 1 bag is the quantity that we worked out. We're only going to need 3 wheelbarrows and 1 bag of cement.
We've got a difficulty because our wall is not plumb straight. It's actually got a bulge, and there's a few dagger pieces actually loose. We have to cut off. We have to clean the wall, and then we can actually start with the wall after cleaning all that. For this particular plastering challenge, we chose the plastering sand, which is very fine. We also chose the PPC SureBuild 50 kilogram cement, 1 pocket for this challenge. We will mix that and all those aggregates in the mixer.
As the teams mix their plaster, they begin to apply it to their respective walls. Some more skillfully than others. Emmanuel and Bongani seem to be moving at a rapid pace, showing their many years of experience. Team Green especially are getting into a real rhythm in this challenge.
Red team, how's it going in here?
It's going very well.
Well done. You're almost at the top of the wall. So far, so good. How are you feeling about the task so far?
Yeah, it's very fantastic. It's just a problem of this soil. The sand consists of too much stones.
Team Grey and Orange seem to be lagging behind as they struggle with the plastering technique.
Louise, how are you finding this challenge? Partnering with Monty, helping him plaster. How are you finding the challenge?
It's lovely doing it, but it's very hard work.
It's different from what we normally do on a day-to-day
It's a bit
basis.
different than housework, cleaning the house, eh?
Team Green and Blue are already cutting their plaster, whilst Team Grey and Orange struggle to keep up as the time approaches 2 hours.
I'm getting quite back into the rhythm now again.
You finding it?
Tiring,
Yeah.
but I'll make it.
The teams are now in the second half of the challenge. As time presses on, the difference in results of each team's efforts is beginning to show. Team Blue and Green have already begun putting on the finishing touches and cleaning up. Let's hope Team Orange and Grey manage to finish in time as well. As the time ticks down for Team Grey and Orange, Monty makes a bold creative move to separate Team Grey from the pack by applying a pigment to the plastered wall. Time is almost up. Come on, guys!
Building teams, your time is up. Leave your houses and stop building immediately.
The siren blows and another challenge comes to an end. The teams must now stop all work as the judges move in to more closely inspect their workmanship.
Team Orange plaster.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see these guys don't have much experience.
Let's have a look what Team Blue has done for us.
Look, chalk and cheese from the previous one, much better.
Absolutely, this looks a lot better. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
What is going on here?
Yeah, no, this is a strange effort. Yeah, look at this is a shocker. Nobody would ever accept this in the marketplace. To me, this is what I'm talking about.
This I like. Oh wow.
Very nice. First impression.
Look at that
very,
texture.
Very good.
Yeah.
And so, at the end of another long day of building, some of the teams will reflect on this challenge with some confidence, while some others will think back and wonder if they could have done things differently. I'm Fez Lempela, and this is Building Better Homes, brought to you by PPC Cement. Thanks for watching. To see how you get even more strength beyond the bag, go to ppc.co.za, where you'll find info on the teams, the judges, building information, and much more. Coming up in episode 4 of Building Better Homes, brought to you by PPC Cement.
Oh wow.